many doctors, when you get jaundice, they tell you start eating idlis. It's safe, no oil, it's steamed, you know, it's a perfect mix of carbohydrates which gives you energy. But the point is that it is the lower part, you know, I mean, I'm a South Indian, as the show tells you. It was banana leaf earlier, and then we discarded the banana leaf. Even now in my house, we have a cloth, a very thin muslin, malmal hota hai na, that cloth,
Yeah,
and we pour the idli batter on that. But these hotels, because then you have to wash the cloth, they've started using plastic, and therefore this kind of strict enforcement. Tell us, doctor, how dangerous is this? I mean, a steamed idli kept on a plastic. I mean, sometimes one would say, "Arey, it is nothing. It's not like you're cooking it on the plastic. You're just placing it on the, you know, idli on a plastic." How hazardous is this, Dr. Mishra?
okay. First of all, thank you for
Such a
inviting me
pleasure.
here. The question is about the plastic. We all know that plastic is really harmful, and it becomes more so when we heat it. The question here is about the idli. We know, I mean, idli is a good food, healthy food. It's prepared from the fermented, ingredients. The issue here is if you heat the plastic, it releases many chemicals, and many times the plastic which is used is not of that grade which can be heated. You might have seen that we have expert has given opinion regarding heating food or in the like microwave oven in the plastic containers. They're not safe. Now here the question is they are keeping plastic sheets just to make idli, and usually we use high temperature when we make idlis. So it might release a lot of toxins which can harm in different ways, especially children, females, and other age groups. They release different kind of chemicals which mimic hormone, and many time they are harmful. They can lead to different reproductive disorders in males and females both. They may lead to endocrine disorders like diabetes and other disorders. So what I can say here is, if somebody is using plastic sheets for making idlis or for doing anything where it is heated, it is very harmful. At this stage, I cannot say that if you are exposed only once, it is going to cause disease, or you are exposed twice. But yes, it is dangerous, and we should avoid using plastics, especially when we are heating something. No, it should not be used, whether it is idli making or even if you are making in microwave. I have seen some plastic containers where they do make idlis in the microwave. I don't know how safe they are. I mean, what kind of plastics they are using. The usual mentality is people, they go for the cheaper alternative which are economical, especially in India. If somebody cost less, people probably go for that. And the kind of plastic which they are using most likely is not going to be microwave safe. So avoid that for
I
making idlis in the.
Right, you know, Dr. Mishra, why this is, you know, once in a while if you're eating it, I do not know. Now it's also your luck how your body reacts.
Yeah,
But idli
yeah,
is a staple. Breakfast,
yeah,
usually we all are having idlis. I mean, even in
yes,
Amma canteens which are there in Chennai, sir, वहाँ पर
yeah,
either you will get idlis or you will get pongal, which is khichdi in the north, right?
yeah,
This
yeah,
both are healthy. They eat and they go to work. You know, and idli is very
yeah,
no oil, so you know you can just
yeah.
gobble and then go off to work. Dosa
Hmm.
still, you know, it requires some kind of, it's tedious. So I'm
Yeah,
saying that people, we don't want to create panic here, Dr. Mishra, amongst the people,
yeah,
because for us
yeah,
it is like eating roti, you know, जो रोज खाई जाती है
yeah.
नॉर्थ में, हम रोज इडली खाते हैं, तो ये मतलब अमूमन. So my question to you is that we don't want to create panic. So it is only na, Dr. Mishra, that once in a while if you eat, then it's going to, and you should stop today if possible.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, there's no need to panic, but we should be aware that yes, it's not good option. It's harmful. So we should stop if we are using. We should stop. It's not that you have used it once and it is going to do something dramatic in your body. We don't know how much time will it take. It depends on the heat. It depends on the kind of plastic, and there's more exposure, more chances of damage. So better to limit the exposure and use the healthy alternatives. It may be the banana leaf, or you said the mulmal cloth, or whatsoever the conventional way that can be used. The plastic is something which is new, and people have started because it is probably cheaper, easy to maintain, or maybe some other reason which I don't know. But yes, we should avoid using, and government should make a strict law that in the commercial establishments, eateries, it should not be used, and we should use the healthy alternatives which are not going to cause any
All right.
health hazard. So
All
that
right.
is important.
Dr. Kirti Sri Kirisave, dietitian and nutritionist from Karnataka, has also joined us. Dr. Kirti Sri, a very warm welcome to you. We were waiting for you, and the idlis were getting cold.
Sorry for delay, and I was in one meeting, so it took
All
me
right,
five
no
minutes.
problem. We shall eat the idlis now. So tell me, Dr. Kirti
Yes,
Shri, how dangerous it is to cook idlis in that plastic kind of, not molds but base.
yeah, fine. Actually, we have the study has noted today the samples which has been sent to the center for checking. They have showed it's showing some carcinogenic chemicals component in the idli which is cooked in the plastic paper or wax coated paper. As of we know, it is really not safe to use wax paper or butter paper or any plastic sheets to cook the food. We have to use a parchment paper which is silicone coated and which has a chlorine treatment done to it, and that grade of parchment paper is suitable for cooking any food items. So it is always safe to use food graded parchment paper where the silicone which is coated to that parchment paper can hold the temperature to the greater extent, that is up to 222 degrees Celsius, so that any chemical, some polyfluoroalkyl substance which is there in this plastic paper or wax coated paper won't be released to the idli which is being cooked. So by using the parchment paper which is silicone coated and which is really safe for cooking, can really help for the people to overcome this situation.
Dr. Kirti, I asked this question of Dr. Mishra, who is from AIMS. I am asking you this. We all eat idlis almost every day, no, Dr. Kirti? It's not like we
Yes,
eat it
true.
one every day. It's our staple breakfast and tiffin for children. The thing is, let's not create any panic, ma'am. I'm just saying that if, like Dr. Mishra said, look, no panic. If you have been using it, try and stop it today. What do you think, Dr. Kirti?
Yes, true. We have to stop using the plastic paper while cooking any food grade, any food which has been cooked. Idli, as of we South Indians or complete Indian, we usually use this as a safe food, not only for the kids or any age group, even for the people who are recovering from any clinical condition. We say idli is the safe food to take it. And even for the post operative cases after surgery or after any clinical recovery, we say idli is easy digestible and it is easy release and it won't give us any clinical issues like constipation or diarrhea or any other issues. So idli is always safe to eat, but usage of plastic paper or wax coated paper
All
should
right.
be banned.